Hey, what's up everyone? What's up? Welcome to yet another day here at Financial Hub. Like I said, I'm back and better, and welcome everyone. I see new faces, I see old faces as well. So welcome back to another analysis here. So today I'll cover up what I covered. I'll do a follow-up of what I covered on Monday. Remember, we analyzed the market, looked at a few pairs, a few trades that were running here and there, a few opportunities that have come, a few trades that I took yesterday, and what are we expecting to see from then on. Okay, so that's what I look at, and apart from that, everything else looks fine, and keeping it simple, so nothing complicated, nothing out of the norm. So I'll share my screen as usual. Let's just jump straight into it. Let's not waste time. I'll share this video on YouTube as well. So today, Wednesday, I'll put it on YouTube. So starting off, let's start with USDCAD. Okay, let's go here. So let's start with USDCAD. So USDCAD was a pair. I remember I analyzed this on Monday, and I told you about this. I shared about this on Monday. We're talking about this market breaking out of this level, had a good bull run. Market came and broke this resistance level that you're seeing here. So previously, I'm normally looking at this significant levels where market normally taps, unable to break it. This was a significant level because market was unable to break it 3 times, one touch, second, third. Market fell all the way, creating new lower lows. Okay, we came back, had that strong breakout, which was sort of looking like a false breakout. Market quickly dropped back in. We didn't get any follow through. The immediate candlestick that followed, market fell, and it fell lower. Okay, so we came, broke below, and market has corrected back to this level. So I was talking on Monday. You can see yesterday and Monday. Okay, so Tuesday and Monday we had good bullish runs, so both days have been bullish, and today I'm paying attention to see if we'll have a bearish close. Okay, so I took a trade on this one. I'll show you on the 4-hour chart. I'm expecting, if market is unable to break this level, I expect it to move further lower. So if you go to the 4-hour chart, what you're clearly looking at is sort of this formation. So this is the trade I have running, what I have anticipating. Okay, so let me move this. So you can see, simple market breakdown back below this level, market fell all the way to this level, got some support here, market came back up. So once you go to that level, which you can see is quite in line with the 61.8 Fibonacci. For those people who are familiar with Fibonacci, that was also part of the inclusion of analysis that I kept, and you can see some resistance over there happening. So we had a lot of resistance, the 61.8, this sort of flag formation around there, plus this resistance level. So it was a good trade to take with a good risk reward of 1:3.5, which is a significant good trade. So I'm aiming back to this support level. Okay, so you can see this first touch, second touch, third touch. So I'm aiming to see if market can go back to that level and get some support, or we wait and see if we can break. But I won't be betting on that. I'll be taking my quick profits, all of it at this level. I remember I talked about this on Monday. So yesterday, good trade came and good opportunity to maximize on. So that's a trade I have running on USDCAD. If I go to Aussie dollar, let's go to Aussie dollar daily chart. AUDUSD. One sec. There we go. So Australian dollar, what am I looking at on this one? So we've had a lot of bearish movement. Okay, a strong bearish movement. You can see this level in the form sort of like a flag formation, which I'm still looking for long-term longs. Okay, so I'm still looking for some dollar weakness on this pair to continue, and the Aussie dollar to continue strengthening. Yesterday, yeah, yesterday it was announced around the New Zealand area, the Antipodian areas, where it's basically New Zealand and Australia. They entered into a lockdown yesterday after having discovered someone with COVID. So they're one of the first people to quickly move and stabilize the corona down there, and since yesterday there was one case, someone who came up with corona positive, so they entered into a lockdown, which affected the New Zealand dollar, sort of affecting the Australian dollar as well, and we had this strong drop. Okay, so this drop that came yesterday, that strong drop was sort of because of that as well, but I still expect some long-term longs on this one, especially if we get some breakout of this level. Okay, this resistance level, you can see this was a resistance level here. I talked about it on Monday. We had a breakout retest over here, we had a retest, market went up, broke to the downside, retested it, then fell down. There's still also room, as long as we remain below this level. Okay, I can also still be cautious of the bullish momentum. This market can continue falling, especially looking at the 1 week chart. Okay, so 1 week chart, you're looking at this long-term trend to the downside. Okay, so long-term trend to the downside on the 1 week. You can see this trend line over here, which was respected back then. Market came and respected it over here, and market now has been moving lower. Okay, but what I'm paying attention to is the formation of this flag formation, which can just be signifying this was an ABC quick correction and market can move further up. Okay, so I'll be watching for this one, see if we can get some longs, especially if we break this support resistance level, then I'll be heavily long on this one, looking for more trades on that. Okay, so that's what I have on Aussie dollar. Won't spend so much time on that. What do we have on gold? Let's look at gold. Gold. One sec. So gold had a quick recovery once we had that drop last week on Monday. I remember, was it Monday? Yeah, but this was Monday last week when market just opened. We had that crazy drop, which market was recovered quite quickly and significantly, especially after getting some support at the 1675. Look at this level, very significant. When we were below it, market was very unable to break it. Once we've broken up above it, market has been unable to come back below it, and that was around last year. Market has been in a bull run, having this long-term correction over here, also in the form of a flag formation. So this is what I'm paying attention to, and if you look at this inner one, is what we got. Okay, so a quick ABC correction, if I'm to label it ABC. Okay, where's the C? So here we go. This was a quick ABC in line with this support level. So those are the confluences I'm normally looking at. Are we having a channel or flag formation? Is it in line with Fibonacci level as well? And are we in line also with the support and resistance level? So those levels will be finding me buying and selling, just the same way I've shown you on the USDCAD trade. Okay, so those are the things I'm looking at. Better seen even on the 4-hour chart. So you can see this 4-hour chart. Market fell to that support level. This was quite quick and quite dropped, so I wasn't able to maximize on that, and it was early in the morning. It was around 4 it was the first 4 hours of the market, between 12 and 4 a.m. early in the morning. I didn't expect that, and market has recovered quite well ever since. So like I said on Monday, this one I don't have any trade running. I'm still watching to see if opportunities will come, especially on the long term. Looking at the 1 week, I want to see if market can still get some significant drop to this level, but if not, this support level over here that you're seeing market rejected can act as a very strong resistance, and market can move further up. Remember, I said market has been unable to break this level once we broke up above it, so pay attention to that. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't force anything, so I won't force any trade on that one as well. So when it comes to other pairs like GU, I remember Ken was analyzing this pair yesterday, also sort of forming like a flag formation. Let me just recover it. I think we're looking at it on Monday, not yesterday. So Monday, there was a potential trade over here. Remember, I don't take this pair, I don't trade this pair, but a third trend line bounce was much better at this level. You can see this level, first touch, second touch, and third touch. Yesterday and on Monday and yesterday, we saw this significant drop, market falling all the way about from 1.387 to yeah, about 150 pips to the downside. So it was a good trade for people who capitalized on this one. I don't trade on this one. I've specialized on the few pairs that I trade, which is Aussie dollar, USDCAD, gold, and Dow Jones. So looking at these other pairs, I just skimmed, looking at market patterns, doing some back testing to see if my patterns work on this as well, and just a view. Looking at the dollar index as well, some resistance level you should pay attention to. Okay, this is the daily chart. So looking at the daily chart, there's this resistance level that I want to pay attention to. Remember on Monday I said this analysis, I'm looking at two things. I want to see if market will respect this level and continue moving to the downside, being unable to break it. However, if we can get that break, you can see yesterday we had a strong bullish momentum. If we get a break of that, okay, I'll be looking to see if market can come around this C level within this flag formation. You can see this trend line over here. I drew a parallel to the upside, so this can be a good target. You can see on this I've labeled potential move to this level, so I'll be watching on that. So I have two biases, and to see if this can act as a resistance level, or if not, if it's broken, and to see if this will be a much better level where the dollar can get some weakness and start falling. So that's what I have on dollar index, and nothing much. I don't have anything much from other pairs. GJ, people who trade GJ, I think GJ has been a good trade. I've been analyzing this pair for the past I think since June, okay, for traders over here. I've had it for a long time, but for June, for members, I remember we talked about these patterns, so significant patterns. Remember, I'm always talking about channels and such stuff, flags formation. This was a significant channel formation that I said this was a resistance. If you just recover it, 1 week chart, what were we talking about? This was a resistance level. Look at that double top formation. So doing a top down analysis, everything was aligning perfectly. That was a resistance level. If you go down to the daily chart, doing that top down, you can see it was in line with this channel like formation. Okay, you can see that first touch, second touch over here, third touch, extended fourth touch. Okay, that was a significant level. And if you go down to the 4-hour chart, I remember there was another flag formation forming up here. So you can see sort of this formation, that first touch, second touch, and the third touch. You can see that crazy drop that market came into. Okay, so that's what we had on that one. Gave that analysis some time back. I think that was on, if I look at it, 31st May. That's about 2-3 months ago. Long-term trade. So those for long-term traders with a good risk reward of 1:6. So it's worth it to hold for that level depending on how much you have in your account. Anyway, so that's mainly what I have. Nothing much today. Also remember, we're also paying attention to cryptos, long-term investments, very long-term, not 1 to 2 months. It can take years. I covered Bitcoin on Monday and as well today. Remember, I talked about this support level was a significant strong level, the 30,000 level, in line with 61.8 Fibonacci. So patterns, I keep saying patterns galore on Bitcoin. They're quite good patterns, being respected quite well. So you can see like this triangular formation over here. You can see this triangular formation, an ABC formation, ranging market over here. Okay, and remember that time when we dropped into this level, I talked about market ranging within this level. I think it's in, if you look at our past analysis, you can see I talked about this level, market being supported between this previous support and resistance that we had here, and that's exactly what we got. So if you got some money and you invested in this, I still believe when a bull run and targeting 100, 1,000 or higher for this market to move. Okay, Ethereum as well, no need to go into that. I've just covered Bitcoin as the main pair on that one, on the cryptos. So that's mainly what I have for today. Nothing much. Maybe UKOIL, looking for oil long-term longs. Okay, so oil is in a bull market, significant bull market. Brent, to be exact, I'm looking to see if we can get a first touch, second touch, and a third touch within this ABC correction within the flag. That's what I'm paying attention to. If you can get some significant support at this level, we can have some long-term longs, giving a good risk reward also of 1:6, which is a good and perfect trade. And I think that can take some time. If you take such a trade, you should be really patient and wait for about 2 months, depending on how much volatility the market will have and volume to the upside. Anyway, so that's what I have for today. Nothing much. maybe just before I finish, just show you something else that we like looking at. This is the Bloomberg's index, Billionaires index. So if you're looking to be a billionaire, please pay attention to these things, what people are doing. Remember, we keep saying finance has the most billionaires in the world of any industry, because any company that you see, consumer, technology, energy, whatever company you can see, all of them need financing. And finance, us guys who are trading, us guys who are investing, we're the ones who are able to make these people billionaires. So at the moment, for those who don't know, Elon Musk is at the top, 195 billion year to date. He's made 25 billion this year, but you cannot ignore the fact that Bernard Arnault, so for people who don't know Bernard Arnault, he is the owner of Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, and such stuff. He also owns Fenty, the one for Rihanna. He's made Rihanna billionaire. So these guys make billions and make other people billionaires. So Fenty and such stuff, they're under this guy Bernard Arnault. You can look for his videos on YouTube. Quite inspiring, quite beautiful story of how he got his company from his father and continued it to an even bigger company. So he has 180 billion. He's made 66 billion this year, some money that some of us will never live to see. Hopefully the people here will be able to. Anyway, this is just an interesting thing that we like looking at. They motivate us. Leave these people for Instagram. There's no great person on Instagram. We keep saying with Ken here that no one, this internet social media stuff, most people are lying. For those who know Hush Puppy, such people, they are caught. It's a lie. It's all a scam. They come here and get the real people just for information, you know. So yeah, let me end it there. Just type in billionaire Bloomberg's index and you'll get this information. Bill Gates, number 4. Another person we look up to, Warren Buffett, 105 billion. He's been able to compound his money through investing in chocolates and soda for the past 50 years, and not even 50, 70 years or so, because he's 90 and he started quite young. So yeah, let me not talk too much. You might get too deep into what we are not supposed to get into. So yeah, that's it, man. Any questions? I see no questions. I see Colin saying that I see your shirt. Thank you, sir. Just the part, man. So anyway, that's it from me. Ken greets you. He says, may the peeps be with you. Have a wonderful week, and I hope we have been of help. Like we keep saying, if you want any of our help, consultancy, our courses, visit us here at Financial Hub, Jekwa Towers, 17th floor, and we'll give you all the help we can give you. So that's it from us, guys. Have a wonderful week and see you on Friday. Peace.